Ears and noses will be the trophies of the day. Come on, you bastard. Boom. What's going on, everybody? It's Ricky here with Video Homicide with a haul, all right? A very good haul, might I add. And the maybe most important part about this haul was it was obtained on my birthday, because my birthday was just September 25th, and it had a great time. And during the day, all right, I had some time to myself, and I ended up driving past this video store, okay? And it's a video store that I used to frequent a lot when I was a kid. Me and my brother, like, we would go there all the time with his dad, and we would just fucking, get tons of movies, man, like all the fucking time. But not only Jumbo Video, I got to shout out the variety stores. I got to shout out Rogers Video, which is weird because that's like a phone provider, internet provider, but they also had a video store, but it worked. I mean, fuck yeah, it was great. There was another place to go. Maybe they didn't have Vice City at this place, but they had it at Rogers, so you'd go to Rogers kind of thing. And like I said, VideoFlix was around, but Jumbo Video was the video store that I went to, and a lot of people I know went to. One of their claims to fame was they had a popcorn machine at the front of the store, so when you walked in, you could fill a little bag with popcorn and walk around when you're looking at the movies. And all the kids would like go up and fill the bag like fucking 10 times, and some greedier folk would even go in there and fill up like 4 bags and just walk out of the store. I've seen it happen with my own eyes. Crazy shit. But either way, my uncle still talks about this place. He's like, Jumbo Video, man, you gotta go check out Jumbo Video. They got all these fucking good movies. I just haven't for some reason. And like I said, the other day on my birthday, I drive past, I'm like, fuck it, I'll go into Jumbo Video. I go in there with my mask on and all that shit, and I asked the guy, I'm like, where's the stuff for sale? Because it's a pretty decent sized store. It used to be way bigger, but it seemed like there was a lot of like Warhammer, Warhammer, like the little painting models, which I think are fucking dope. I actually went through a phase where I was buying those and painting them, but like me and my buddy Tom, we would get them and paint them, but we weren't playing with them. We didn't really know how to play, but I'm sure that's like an amazing hobby. I know it's expensive, but there was a decent amount of that stuff, a lot of board games, that kind of shit. But he took me, the dude behind the till took me to this fucking huge alley of just movies for sale, $6.99 a pop and $9.99 a pop, and even $4.99 a pop. But all of them, besides the $9.99 ones, were on sale 4 for $10. So I walk out of the place with 8 movies. All right, and 8 good movies. I'm excited to show these ones, and I actually watched one of them last night. Well, most of it I kind of passed out, but the first movie of the haul is going to be, fuck if I can find it. There it is. Unfriended Dark Web. Okay, which is a movie that is a sequel to a movie that I think was kind of shitty, but I did like the concept, and the concept is. The movie is told through the perspective of a laptop, which is, they utilize that in a movie called Searching with John Cho, which I did like, but the first Unfriended I was not a fan of. The second one, all right, it revolves around the dark web, which if you're unaware with, Google the dark web, and you'll be like, God damn. But to give you the brief rundown of what the dark web is, it's basically a place on the internet where you can't be traced or tracked or anything like that, and you can buy drugs, you can buy people, you can buy, it gets dark, hence the name dark web, it's fucked up shit, right? But fascinating stuff nonetheless, because people just like these nerdy dudes are like running these multi-billion-dollar empires, and they're just like totally, underground with it. It blows my mind. I don't condone I don't condone the dark web. I just find it highly fucking interesting, like I said. But this movie is all about this kid that finds this laptop, or he steals it from like this bar or this coffee shop he's working at, brings it home, logs on, starts talking to all of his friends and all that, and he starts getting messages from the previous owner, like people that were contacting him. So he was opening these messages, and it was getting more and more drastic and more like, what the fuck is going on? And, without giving away this movie, I would highly suggest you checking it out. And even if you're not a fan of like that computer point of view thing, I think just get over that and watch it, man, because it's rather good, I would say, for a movie of that time and for it being a sequel as well. So, Unfriended Dark Web. I dug it. This is a fucking awesome movie right here. Okay, this is a movie that I neglected to watch when it first came out. I didn't neglect to watch it. I just didn't get a chance to watch it because I think it ran in theaters for like maybe a week. I remember seeing the poster at Landmark, which is Landmark Theater, which is one of the older movie theaters. It's not old looking, but it's been here for a long time, since I can remember. I remember seeing the poster there. But anyways, White Boy Rick. Yes, my God. My name's Ricky as well, but this movie I was fucking in love with. So it's directed by Jan Demange, and it's based on a true story, okay? And the story goes like this. We got this kid, White Boy Rick, and we got his father, played by Matthew McConaughey, who I fucking personally love, all right? Anyone has a problem with Matthew McConaughey, I would suggest watching Lincoln Lawyer. I would suggest watching White Boy Rick. He needs people need to get past him being like the guy in Dazed and Confused and being like, all right. Like, okay, that's that. But he is a solid actor. That's not solid acting in Dazed and Confused. This is some shit, man. And he's been in quite a few other movies that I'm blanking on that I haven't seen like during his quote unquote serious phase. His like Stenson cologne and fucking Maserati commercials phase. But anyways, this movie is all about the father. He goes to gun shows, buys guns, and then he modifies them and sells them on the street to gangsters and stuff. And he uses his son, and basically he's being pressed by the police throughout his career as a gun runner, essentially. And he starts making these silencers, which make the guns like fucking heavy duty illegal. And they basically tell White Boy Rick that if you don't fucking basically turn into a rat for us, your dad's going down. So Rick gets into the life, like he befriends a bunch of these gangsters, and he starts living the gangster lifestyle, and then all kind of goes in a strange direction for him. And that's all I'll pretty much say. I mean, it's obvious what happens, with a simple Google search, but I would save the Google search for after you watch the movie, because this is a good one. Who plays White Boy Rick? I think his name's Rick. No, his name's Richie. Shout out to fucking Richie Merritt. All right, and not only that, but you have Piper Laurie in this film. You have Bruce Dern in this film. Jennifer Jason Leigh in this film as a very unlikable fucking cop. I watched this movie with my mom, and she was like, "Why is she such a cunt in this movie?" I'm like, "Man, she's a cunt in this movie. Like, she's more of a cunt in this than she was in that Tarantino flick she was in. I forget the name of that one. Hateful Eight. Yeah, good flick too. Might I add? Boom. All right, what do we got next? We got some Dragon Dynasty. Fuck yes. So for all those that watch my channels, you guys know that I'm a fan of like many genres. Fuck, I had to make sure I had my microphone on. And one of those genres that I love is martial arts films, especially from the 70s, okay? And this movie is from... Jesus. It doesn't say... It says 2010, but this movie's from like 1980s minimum, or 1980 minimum. This is Return of the Five Deadly Venoms, all right? Put out by Dragon Dynasty, which is basically like, for those of you that aren't in the know, Dragon Dynasty is like the Arrow of martial arts videos, as opposed to being horror videos with Arrow. Never seen this film. I've seen the first one. It's directed by Chang Che, and if I'm not mistaken, he's the guy that directed 36 Chambers. I don't take my word for that, but I believe it's also Gordon Liu's brother. So my history on that's a little sloppy right now, because it's been so long since I kind of like delved into like, I haven't really watched any chop socky in a while. Like the majority of most of the Asian cinema I've been watching in the last little while has been modern stuff. Mostly because it's so much better than the North American stuff coming out. So this movie's also known as Crippled Avengers, but if you've never seen Five Deadly Venoms, I can vouch for that movie. It's great. It's all about these five different martial artists with each a different technique based on animals, and yeah, I think you would dig this one. VZ Madness, check this one out. You probably already fucking have. You've seen them all. Shout out to VZ Madness, man. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm saving that. No, I'll talk about this one right now. I've talked about this movie all the goddamn time, I feel. But I love it. It's directed by Dennis Hooper, of course, 1988, year of the crack rock. Colors, yes. Finally have it on DVD. Okay, the thing is, I had this on DVD, years ago. Matter of fact, this is fucked up. This is no shit. This is how fucking deep it's going to get on you. When I was a kid, all right, I collected DVDs a little bit, all right? So my stepdad, Richie, collected DVDs. When we were done with these movies, we would fucking sell them to Jumbo Video. There's a chance, maybe an Ice Cube's chance in hell, but there is a chance this could have been my very own copy of Colors, going on like 15, 16, 17 years ago. So that's a cool thought. But anyways, Colors classic gang movie, buddy cop. Well, not okay, maybe not a buddy cop film, but two cops that work together. They're partners, and one of them's an old school cop. He knows how shit runs. The other one's a hotshot new guy, Sean Penn, of course. And shit goes sour, man. This movie is I hold it near and dear to my heart. I hope this is like the actual like. Okay, see, this worries me right here because what I'm seeing is original theatrical. Oh, that's trailer. Okay, that's the trailer. So this is in widescreen, which you want, of course. It's 2 hours, but I happen to know there are two cuts of this film. All right, I'm pretty positive that there's a version of this movie with a lot of shit cut out, and fuck, man. Okay, I get pissed off at that type of shit because with Dawn of the Dead, the 2-tape Anchor Bay fucking tape my dad had, he lent it out, the fucking asshole lost it, he got a new copy, was not the fucking Anchor Bay version. We were pissed. We were fucking pissed for years. Flash forward a few years, I'm downtown, I see a copy of it, I buy it for my dad. We rejoice because we can finally watch fucking Dawn of the Dead as we love it and know it. So with colors, like it, why fuck with a movie like that? Okay, in my opinion, there should be one fucking cut of the film, and that should be it. And it should be the director's cut, should it not be? For it is the director's fucking film. I don't get shit, man. I'm telling you, my thing is like being a guy that like makes short films, makes documentaries, shit like that. Like I just feel like you don't need all this fucking like interjection with stuff. I know a lot of money's involved, but like come on, just like we need one cut of a goddamn movie. That's all we want. Here's another good movie, Hereditary. I didn't have that shit. I love this movie, directed by Ari Aster, I believe 2018. The skinny of this movie is essentially I think it's old enough. Well, you know what? Okay, we'll go by Alfred Hitchcock's fucking rule. When Psycho came out, if you were late to the film, you would not be admitted to the film. So if you don't know what this movie's about, you will not hear what it's about from me. All right, and out of respect to Alfred Hitchcock, because this is a movie that takes a couple of weird turns, and yeah, I think like even the back of it, like okay, yeah, let's just keep that one under wraps. I respect that filmmaker, by the way. Midsummer I liked, but the more I think about it, I need to watch it again because I know I remember loving certain parts of it and being like, wow, especially the opening of the film where it's like the opening of Midsummer is a pretty brutal fucking scenario. But oh fuck, I forgot I got this one. Okay, so Infernal Affairs, all right, Infernal Affairs 2, might I add. This movie is the sequel to Infernal Affairs 1, which was a movie that also was adapted. Okay, so the story of Infernal Affairs was adapted into two films in the same year. One was made in Asia, and the other one was made in North America by Martin Scorsese. Same shit happens essentially, but I actually, this, like, you can't even make this type. This is also Dragon Dynasty, but you can't make this type of shit out. One time I was going to a fucking shitty video store here in London, and I'm like, I wonder if they'll have Infernal Affairs. I shit you not, they had Infernal Affairs 3 for $1. And I was like, fuck yeah. So, and I picked up Infernal Affairs 1 from Odyssey Records here in London. Shout out to Odyssey Records. And now I can watch part 2 and then part 3, and then I can finally get the full story because I'm stoked. And like Dragon Dynasty, like listen to this shit. Special features, deleted scenes, making of Infernal Affairs 2, confidential file, feature commentary by the filmmakers and cast in Cantonese with English subtitles. I can deal with that. Personally, I've yet to watch a commentary that was in subtitles, but I think that I think it'd be interesting. I think it might be hard to kind of keep track of everyone's names. Well, no, not really. Like, I think I might check something like that out eventually. I think John Woo, I think he did a commentary on his film, but I think it's in English. I'm not sure on that. Oh fuck yeah! All right, everyone knows I love my Wu-Tang. They actually had a few of these at Jumbo Video, but I had all the ones except for this one. This is 5 Element Kung Fu. This is put out by, I believe, Ground Zero? Yep, Ground Zero. They put out a lot of shit like this. A lot of these, they usually came with Wu-Tang music videos, little clips of the band talking, shit like that. It's fucking awesome stuff. So whenever I pick this stuff up... Okay, this is Pai Mei, I believe. I'm just going to read the back of this because it's so fucking badass. 5-element kung fu. Shaolin and the Wu-Tang join forces to combat the evil white-haired priest using the 5 elements of kung fu. From this emerges what will become the style known as Tai Chi Chuan from its founder, Shang Shen Fong. See real training, such as the Hall of Wooden Men. Witness the united strength of the Shaolin monks as they help Chang Sheng Fong against the white-haired priest. See the 3-snaked fist, black palm poison, and other styles for the first time. Jewels from the Wu. Fuck yeah, dude. Like, that is dope. I'm sweating. Alright. Last but not least is a movie I can't believe I've never watched. I believe I have this on tape, but it was too good. It was too good to turn down because of all the special features, like, and to get, you know, without going too far ahead, Serpico with Al Pacino, directed by Sidney Lumet. Holy fuck. Okay, for those of you who are unaware, Sidney Lumet, let me just get... He's a classic... He's a filmmaker of high repute, or, you know, he's a good dude. Give me a minute. I just don't want to fuck up and say he did the wrong movie. Sidney Lumet. American director. So, Sidney Lumet, I believe... Oh, fuck, he died in 2011. That's sad. He did Dog Day Afternoon, 12 Angry Men. That's the one. Holy fuck. That's a movie. Okay, Serpico, he did The Verdict, Before the Devil Knows, Network. This guy was making movies into the 2000s, so good on him. Haven't really heard of most of these. The Wiz, I have heard of that, but I've never watched it. Failsafe, I believe I've seen that. A lot of good stuff here, man. Family Business? He did Family Business? Oh my god, no fucking way. Oh! Okay, so... The guy that made Family Business also made 12 Angry Men. That makes me very happy. So, for those of you who have never seen Family Business, it stars Sean Connery. It stars Matthew Broderick from Ferris Bueller. So, Sean Connery, who is fucking James Bond, Ferris Bueller, Matthew Broderick, and Dustin Hoffman, they star as like this family of thieves, all right? And it's fucking awesome. And the reason I know about that movie is from a movie called Clown House, which is a very tainted horror film, which I don't even want to get even fucking near talking about Clown House right now. But in the opening trailers of the promotional copy tape, this is one my dad had, it's the one he gave me, it has a bunch of stuff about Family Business, and I have to just include this little fucking segment right here.
The size of fucking grapefruits.
Okay, so me and my dad have said that a million fucking times, and I just... It warms my heart to know that he also did 12 Angry Men because that movie's so goddamn good. Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody for watching. I definitely need a drink of water right now. And check out the Facebook, check out the Instagram, and have a good night. Adios. Oh, and check out the shirt real quick. Boom. There it is. Probably out of focus, but it looks fucking crispy, so thanks for watching.